Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. Sometime my selective recall mechanism helps me out, and it blocks out certain aspects of life, or it helped me misremember, or it helps me romanticize things that happen not in the present, but in the past. But I guess the universe came across a memory. A universe came across an experience that I had that I completely could not recall until now. And that's why sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Not for everything, but definitely this. And that's why I just gotta sing like a bird. I gotta tell this because I ain't never mentioned this before. I ain't never said this before, and it is something. Definitely had me shook. It had me rattled, but I wasn't rolled though. I was not rolled when it came to this. In fact, it seemed like the time flew by. Maybe it was because I was compartmentalizing, or maybe because there was a bunch of other cray things that was happening and taking place at the same time that my mind couldn't just wrap itself around just one thing, because there was so many fires to put out. There was so much damage needed to be controlled. So much damage that needed to be controlled. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance. That's all I ever asked. That's all I ever wanted, was an opportunity and a chance. Whether it's 1 second, whether it's 10 seconds. And I know it's a lot of 10 seconds out there. 10 seconds of you out there. That's cool. That's fine. Because you keep coming back every 10 seconds. I appreciate that. Pretty soon, I'll be able to call you a regular. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels and seems like it's every single day, but it ain't every single day. It just feels that way because we got this special, unique bond. Sharing is caring. Caveat, some things. And we just know it is special. It is unique. We don't need a word. We don't need a name, but one day, 1 year, 1 century, 1 millennia, somebody's gonna come up with what they call this, and retroactively we're gonna go back in time and say this is what it was, this is what it is, this is what it always will be moving forward. But we don't need that right now because we got this special unique bond. We just feel it deep in our being, deep within our gut feeling. And we are aware of all of the situations, and it feels so special. It feels so spectacular. And we know, we understand, and it's cool. And it's everything that we think it should be. And it's everything that we know it will and is going to be in the distant future. Because ain't nothing changing. That ain't changing for sure. It is not changing. It ain't going anywhere. Now, damage control, my mind protecting me from myself and all of that. That's the only conclusion that I can come up with this situation, because I just completely blocked it out. It was something that not until recent times, recent moment where it just came back up again and the light bulb came on, was like, yeah, I recall that. And I was able to link everything else that was taking place and that was happening around that same time frame. And all of it wasn't all bad, but 90% of it was bad, because that was definitely the time where I blew up an engine destroyer. I was around that time, and I can't take credit for that. I just know I parked somewhere and then I went back out to my G-Ride and I was in it. When I came back, I was singing, I was dancing. A cloud of smoke came out from the hood area. Then there was a couple of kickbacks and there was smoke coming out the back. And then next thing I know, my car wouldn't go anymore. It wouldn't move any further. And so I just pushed it onto the side, or just let it roll to the side, right down by a mechanic, and just left it there, or let them check it out and try to see what the problem was. Cause I know at that moment in time, I knew not to pour water in the engine. I knew when that light came on, that meant oil and not water. So I didn't do that. I may have upsetted someone, and someone damaged my vehicle on purpose. I don't have any proof of that. The only proof I have, I would admit, I would say that I blew up an engine. I ain't got no shame in that, because it's been done many and multiple occasions. So adding another destroyed engine to my resume ain't nothing new. It's not something that's going to move the needle. It's not something that's going to make me level up even any further, because I'm maxed out on leveling up when it comes to destroying engines. I'm an expert. I'm an expert's expert. I'm your favorite expert's expert when it comes to destroying engines and blowing them up. So of course I'll take the credit if it was something I did. I didn't do this one. That was around that same time frame. And also, when I did have the G-Ride, when the G-Ride was functional, it was the same time frame where I had to park on the street because I was living downtown. And if you don't move your car from one side to the next, you're going to get a ticket, 1. And 2, you're going to get snowed in. You're going to get the inclement weather, and the beast is going to come, and the beast is going to push the snow and the slush all on your vehicle. And you're going to spend days, if not a week, trying to dig out. It was the same time frame as well. But what I recently recalled and recently able to remember, my place that I was living in, I completely misremembered that it had a leak when the snow set. And when there was so much snow and it was on the roof and it set and all that stuff, it leaked. I had a leak within my condo. In a couple spots. And the leak only happened when it was massive snow or a massive snowstorm. And it never came up any other occasion or any times. And it definitely never came up in the summer. But this one winter, it came up. This one winter was super bad. It wasn't the Arctic temperature winter, because the Arctic temperature winter didn't bring about any much snow. So it was just cold. I didn't have the leak. I would have found the leak if it would have snowed really, really bad. But it wasn't that winter. It was the winter after. It was the next winter where it actually did snow a lot, and the snow accumulated, and it was just whiteout conditions, blizzards and all that stuff. And this one time I'm just chilling in the house, watching a little TV, trying to relax myself because someone done destroyed an engine of mine. And I'm just chilling. And next thing I know, I just feel some drops on my head. And I was saying, hopefully this is my mind, my imagination playing tricks on me, that I'm in some kind of different realm, or I'm asleep, or I'm reading the book behind my eyelids, and I'm at the chapter where the protagonist is resting up while somebody is egging him on, or somebody is trying to make him do something that he does not want to do. So he's just ignoring the fact that he's being needled. He's ignoring the fact that he's being challenged, because you don't have to accept all challenges. You can let some challenges go. I thought I was reading that book. I wasn't reading that book. My eyes was wide open. I was completely focused. Then there was another drip, and then there was another drop, and then it became down. It was almost like in rhythm. Like it was dancing. Hey, Vince, drip drop. Hey, Vince, drip drop. Hey, Vince, drip drop. Hey, Vince, drip drop. And I just want to break out like a song, a dance. I want to do some dance moves. I want to break out the robot. I could have did the 2-step, but I was like, wait a minute. Wait. I'm not outside. I am in the building. I am not outside. I am in the building. Why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening. I'm enclosed. There's a ceiling. There's a roof. There's all of this. Why is this taking place? And of course, I called them people to fix it. I called them people to investigate. But the investigation or having fixing it and all that stuff, I recall it not being an easy or simple fix because it's something dealing with the roof. And I'm pretty sure that my unit wasn't the only one affected, that it was some other units affected too. And we only realized it, or I only realized it when it snowed real heavy. And then it didn't snow real heavy all the time. It was on occasions, but it was on occasions more often than not. And it always happened or took place when you least expect it. So my first thought was, I got to protect this house. I got to protect myself. I got to figure out who's egging me, who's needling me. Oh, wait, it ain't nobody. It's just the universe saying it's time to dance. It's time to sing. It's time to, entertain me because I'm not entertained and I feel like being entertained. Come on, universe. I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do it this week. Let me get some more rest. Let me practice some new dance moves in the mirror. Let me practice some new dance moves to myself to a different beat because I don't like this beat. I don't like this beat. This beat is the same beat. I can only get so many two steps. I can only get so many moves off that beat and I can't just really drop it. I can't really pop it. I can't really snap it. I can't really do any of all that or any combination of that because it's the same beat and it's on rhythm, or it's the same beat and it's the same tempo. You can go super slow to that tempo. You can go super fast to that tempo, but you can't go normal minimum speed to that tempo because it's just not that exciting. It's just not that good. In fact, it's a little bit troubling. I suppose you can switch it up. You can go fast, slow, and just alternate in between. But then that becomes a routine. And then that becomes something that you just get tired of doing and you don't want to do anymore. You don't want to do anymore. And that's what I figured that the universe just wanted to keep me on my toes. The universe just wanted me to continue to entertain the universe because at that time there was a lot of negativity that the universe was throwing my way. It was a lot of challenges that the universe was challenging me to. It was a lot of stuff that was taking place and happening. And I didn't even get, or I couldn't even claim full credit for blowing up an engine because I had nothing to do with it. So I couldn't take credit for that. And the winds wasn't rolling in. The winds wasn't coming. It was more like L after L after L after L. I was like, wow, I'm going to be the smartest person on the planet with all these lessons. Wow. With all these lessons and all this learnimication, I'm just going to be a genius who lose, but a genius, no doubt. And then I realized, I came to the conclusion that, you know what? It's okay, universe. Because if this your worst, or if this close to your worst, and I'm still pushing through and I'm still coming back and I'm still making it and I'm still attempting to get back up or attempting to dance, attempting to create a new tempo dance to the raindrops falling on my head in my building, then I can just do about anything. Then I'm okay with some more challenges. I am. Especially keeping a promise to myself by never running out of petrol again, keeping a promise to myself by never running out of fuel again. I still maintain that, even though an engine got destroyed in my honor. And so I turned it and flipped it and looked at it in that direction. And by turning it and flipping it and looked in that direction, I guess that's how I misremembered. I guess that's how I forgot all about the rain falling or the snow falling on my head within my unit. But you talking about learning and you talking about having some smarts during that period. Whoa, I was beyond genius level. I was beyond genius level when it came to taking the mails and learning. I suggest you prepare, and I suggest you just say, give me your best shot. Oh, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website. It's still new. It's very much improved. Xtra.vdgsports.com. That is extra.vdgsports.com. This episode is not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, basically all things Vince. There's a YouTube. There is a YouTube as well. VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must. Yeah, please do. Noob and noobs and newer people who come and join us and enjoy this for however long you do. This is where I say, Regs, I'm out. Peace. Yeah. Bye.